Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life here with Briggs and Ryan. I'm Hunter, and thank you for being here on this Thursday. It's been an absolutely beautiful week so far. I mean, we had temperatures in the 60s on Tuesday, and I was tempted to put my boat back in the water to go fishing. I'm like, we got to take advantage of this weather while we can. Have you guys been outside at all this week?
A little bit, yeah. I've taken Harry for some extended walks for sure, because I want to enjoy this weather as much as he does, I think. Well, he's hoping for snow. My very fluffy dog loves to roll in those snowbanks.
I have stepped outside, Hunter. I've stepped outside once or twice.
You've been outdoors and at least
our coworker Dave is trying to skip work apparently, or call in sick to do some more golfing while he can for the rest of the week. So.
Dave Anderson?
No, Dave Norman.
Oh yeah, upstairs.
Sorry, Dave. I don't
Dave
mean
upstairs.
to call you out like that. Yeah. So, Todd, if Dave's calling in sick, just know. Might not be for the reasons you think. Hey, coming up today, one Minnesota farm is opening early due to the high demand for Christmas trees already. We'll hear what it's like to bring so much joy to all those families during this time of year.
Yeah, but before that, we have to talk about all things Christmas City of the North and Bentleyville. It's going to be a big weekend ahead, so we'll make sure you're prepared for all of those fun holiday festivities. But first, we have to thank all of the wonderful kids from Proctor who stopped by our station here in Canal Park the other day for a tour. It was so much fun. We got to show them all of the best parts about working at a TV station. Spent a lot of time in the studio with them. They got to read out the teleprompter, and many kids' favorites, of course, the green screen.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So Hunter here got to show them what it's like to be a meteorologist.
It was so cool. And that girl had a green mask on that was the exact same color as the green screen in the background. So you could see like the numbers and stuff on her face. She loved that. It was so cool. And a couple folks, I think they're gunning for a job. I mean, they were doing really good, like with the reads and everything like that. So shout out to those Proctor kids. They
really knew their geography too. They were pointing out a bunch of cities. I was like, oh man.
Already better than Hunter.
Well, that wouldn't take much, but start to sweat a little bit. Oof.
I was gonna say, we already have one kid on the green screen. His name is Hunter McCullough.
Boom!
Just kidding.
Shots fired this morning.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Hunter. Give me a hard time. Hey, for all you food lovers out there, today is a big day, and that's because it is National Fast Food Day.
Oh, yeah.
So as for the roots of fast food, most historians agree that White Castle was actually the first fast food outlet starting back in Wichita, Kansas, back in the year 1916. A&W followed shortly after in 1919, and then it was McDonald's who started with the first drive-through in 1940. And so with all that being said, I got to ask you two, what is your favorite fast food chain, and then B, what is your go-to order? Mine, I can start.
Go ahead.
Mine, I love Taco Bell.
Okay. I was gonna say Taco Bell too.
Can't get enough of Taco Bell. The Baja Blast, the Crunchwrap Supreme.
That's my exact order, Ryan.
Really?
With the quesadilla. Oh my gosh, quesadilla order too. So gotta love Taco Bell, especially like 10 p.m. at night. You go, well, I know where I'm going.
Yeah, so I was gonna say Taco Bell, but it's tied a close second, Culver's.
Culver's
Love
also good.
Culver's cheese curds, a butter burger, or the spicy chicken sandwich at Culver's.
Also very good. Those tenders, the chicken tenders at Culver's too.
Yeah,
good
super
stuff.
good. So good.
Can't go wrong.
I have to go with I like them all, but I have to go with the classic McDonald's, and I'd probably go with the double quarter pounder with cheese and the fries and everything like that. But have you guys ever had White Castle before?
I have not actually.
As a kid, I used to have it. We had back-to-back baseball games, and I forgot what they call them, like the it's not like the briefcase, but it's like the huge
crave case.
The crave case.
It's a briefcase of burgers.
I know.
Burgers.
Really?
I know,
From White Castle?
Yes.
I know Adam Lorch really likes White Castle. He keeps telling me I should try it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think our director Seth is asking Hunter where his microphone is.
Fell in my
Hunter,
thing, where did it go?
clip it on your shirt, buddy.
I thought I did. I swore I did.
While we're waiting for Hunter to put that mic back on, let's talk about this squirrel. Because you know who loves eating? Apparently these animals who are getting ready for the winter. So our coworker Jessica actually sent this video to me that was posted to TikTok by Romy Baloney. And the squirrel is, I know, the squirrel is certainly getting those calories in before the snow. And the person who was shooting the video, Romy Baloney, apparently was pleading with that squirrel to stop eating their pumpkins.
Oh, I thought the squirrel's name was Romy Baloney.
Oh, no. The TikTok account.
That's a cool name, Romy Baloney.
Is it, Briggs? Is it?
It rhymes. But I thought that's actually a cute name for that squirrel, though. Baloney. It looks like he's chalked up on some baloney.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Found a stash of some baloney, dude.
I've seen some thick squirrels in my neighborhood recently, too.
Yeah, they're getting ready
for the winter, yeah.
Oh,
and Harry
man.
loves to chase them, too. So he's like, the bigger, the better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Run him right up a tree.
We've got red squirrels out at our house. We don't have gray squirrels,
Oh.
but the city gray squirrels, I can't believe just how big that they get. Like that's a normal sized squirrel right there. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's ready for winter.
Chonkers,
That's
yeah.
for sure. Chonkers. Oh, Lord, he's coming. Oh, well, hey, you might be going to the grocery store soon to stock up on some food. You may have to say goodbye to the self-checkout machines in the near future. That's because some major companies like Walmart, Costco, Wegmans?
Wegmans.
Wegmans. I've never
Yep.
heard of that one. What is that? Yeah.
It's popular on the East Coast, I believe.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, chain of grocery stores.
Wow.
Okay, well, all those three, they're changing their self-checkout strategies. Our U.S. retailers say they found self-checkout leads to higher losses due to shoplifting. Yeah, I mean, I would never think of shoplifting in the first place, but I could see where things, unintentionally might go wrong at a self-checkout. You might forget maybe what's below your cart if you have pop or something, and you put it on the bottom shelf there.
Yeah.
I could see how that could happen.
And
100%.
I was at Chipotle too the other day, and I did the mobile order, and they put it on that little shelf.
yeah, yeah.
And so I walked in, and I said, it's been like 30 minutes since my pickup order. My name's Ryan. Where is it?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we made it. And I'm like, oh, well, it's not
So
there.
someone stole your
someone
food?
stole it.
Oh, my
But the nice
gosh.
people at Chipotle
Man.
made some more, and I go, I'm surprised this doesn't happen to you guys more frequently. And he goes, yeah, it happens a lot.
Well, what the heck? Yeah.
So,
At least put it behind the counter or something.
yeah, I don't
like
know.
that, Yeah.
I don't know. They're gonna have to fix their systems, I believe.
That's true.
Grocery stores and Chipotle.
Yep. Good plan.
Well, hey, coming up, we're breaking down what you need to know before tomorrow night's Christmas City of the North Parade. Super excited for that one. We host it here at Northern News Now. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back. Coming up tomorrow on Northern News Now, our team is going to be broadcasting live from Duluth as we celebrate the 65th annual Christmas City of the North Parade. It's been a Northland holiday tradition all the way since 1958. We can't wait to see all the bands, dance groups, businesses, and residents who come to hang out downtown with us. The parade starts at 10th Avenue East if you want to check it out in person, and it's going to travel through the heart of downtown all along Superior Street to 4th Avenue West. You can catch all the fun, too, on TV starting at 6:30 p.m. We're going to be broadcasting the entire parade for everybody to watch. If you can't make it out in person to see, this year, though, going to be kind of nice. Not so bad weather-wise.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Last year, our high temperature was 19 degrees. So it was
man.
like teens by the time it started. It's going to be like in the 20s or 30s by the time this thing starts. So it's going to be really nice this year.
I feel like that's a lot more enjoyable for families too, especially for the families that bring their little kids to go like, hey, you can actually like wear normal clothes and maybe one jacket as opposed to 3 different types of gloves and 2 jackets.
Yes.
So it should be a lot more enjoyable for
Didn't
everybody.
you interview a little girl or a child last year on the parade route who was so bundled up you couldn't even see?
He could barely talk because his face was all bundled up too.
Oh.
And yeah, it was a little family and this little kid. That was a lot of fun.
Is that like from the Christmas Story movie where is it
Ralphie
Ralphie's or Ralphie or
Ralphie's younger brother.
yeah,
I forget his name.
Oh, but he's all bundled up and he can't move. And he's
his
moving like
arms are
this.
stretched out.
Fortunately, the kids won't have to bundle up that much.
Yes,
Thankfully.
it's going to be a lot nicer. But I was thinking about this the other day. Is there another parade anywhere in the United States that's like this
There are
one?
other parades.
Oh, no. Ryan.
Are we the creators of the parade?
Did we invent parades 65 years ago? That's insane.
I mean, there's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
But it's not as cold over there. You know, it's
That's
like New
true.
York
That's
or whatever.
true.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes it's teens or single digits for this parade. I don't know if there's another parade that's in this kind of cold weather.
We'll have to look at like Alaska or something,
Yeah.
see if
Yeah.
they do any kind of parades like this time of year.
Interesting.
I'm not
We're just
sure.
Northland tough. We're ready. Built
differently.
Give us a parade in 20 below. We'll do it. Yeah. Cars hopefully will be still running. The floats will still work. So.
Gotta warm up that car in the waiting line.
Oh my
Pull it by
goodness.
rope. Hi, everybody.
Gotta warm up somehow. Yeah.
Well, hey, as for us, we're going to be in the studio with Dan Wolf and Laura Lee. At least I will be. I'm pretty sure actually Ryan and Hunter are going to be maybe out on the parade route. Hunter's going to be helping to light the Christmas tree, too, on the Minnesota Power Plaza. And Ryan's going to be walking with our coworkers down Superior Street.
Woo.
So, yeah, we're really going to be experiencing the parade from all facets, which will be so fun. You guys are going to get to see an up-close look at all the fun floats. I'm so jealous. I love that part.
It's so cool to be actually a part of it in the cold and seeing everybody and everything that's involved in the whole parade. So that's my favorite part. And I don't know, just seeing everybody and just seeing what goes on behind the scenes. It's really cool. Cool that all the work that gets put into this thing.
Yeah. You marched in the parade too when you were young, right?
Ever since I think 8th grade with Two Harbors, shout out Two Harbors high school band or whatever, playing drums. There's been some years where the instruments, like, it was a little cold, so the instruments didn't really work out that well, but we made it through. It was a blast back then.
I remember dancing in the parade. I was with Just for Kicks here in Duluth, the dance group, and
I didn't know you danced.
Yeah,
That's cool.
oh yeah.
Future shoots, blindfold shoots for Rick?
I don't know if you guys want to see that. This is up until like 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, not like great dancing, but I remember we would wear like sweatshirts because that was like our uniform for the parade, and it was so cold, so we always had to bundle up, and our sweatshirts were like,
Why haven't you ever done the Dancing with the Stars thing locally here?
Oh.
You should. You've done it before.
Yeah, why haven't you?
I've always had a gig. I can't do it.
Why
Turn
hasn't
the
Seth?
question around on Hunter. Why
But you're an actual dancer. I would be stepping on the other person's feet.
I wouldn't go so far as to qualify myself as a dancer.
I know what I'm doing for next year. I'm submitting these two's names for
Lord.
that celebrity dance challenge.
Oh, boy.
See who gets picked.
Let's get Adam Lorch or Dan Wolf on there first.
That'd be awesome.
Why not everybody?
Oh my gosh,
I'll just set up an event, a similar event myself, and have everybody here do it. well, not only are we getting ready for one awesome holiday tradition, this Saturday also marks the start of Bentleyville over at Bayfront Festival Park, and they will be open until the day after Christmas, hanging out, having a good time. It looks like they'll even have special groups and events throughout this year's opening, and they have a calendar of what you can expect each day on their website. And this also marks the 20th anniversary of the event, which was started by Nathan Bentley.
Cool. Yeah, he used to have it at his house in Esco.
In Esco.
And so many people went to go check it out. I'm sure he was like, well, we got to find a bigger venue. Good thing Bayfront stepped up because that has been a fun tradition.
Yes.
I remember going to it the first year that it was at Bayfront, and it was really special and still is today.
Yeah. Oh, of
so
course.
much fun.
Of course.
And it's awesome, too, that they make it a donation-based thing. So free to attend, of course, but you can bring canned food items or whatnot, and they'll get donated.
Yeah.
You'd think logistically, like after a while, it would get old, right? Like a bunch of lights just in the middle of Canal Park. But I'd never get sick of it. I don't know. It's been however many years, and I love it every single year, and hopefully it continues for a long time.
Hot take, I really liked the drive-through experience during COVID, too. I got to bring my dog, Harry, and he would have never gotten to experience Bentleyville otherwise. So we rolled down the window. He was smiling. It was so cute.
And I think I told you guys, I was one of the mascots during the drive-through Bentleyville event. I was
Christmas
a moose.
Moose?
I
What
was
was the
Chris
name?
the Moose.
Chris Moose?
Yeah, so it was fun. It was
How
a
was
big,
that?
I'll maybe post a picture online, but I had the big head with the shoulder pads and then the rest of the costume. It was a lot of fun, but it was pretty cold out there for some nights.
Even in the moose suit?
Yeah.
Even in the moose suit. Yeah. Mostly the toes get cold.
They're
pretty
not so
quickly.
insulated down there.
Not so insulated, no, but a lot of fun, and I'm excited for people to hang out at the parade and then at Bentleyville as well this weekend. Well, hey, coming up after the break, Minnesotans are apparently already looking out for Christmas trees. We hear from one farmer who's helping people out.
Welcome back, folks. I may not feel like it, but Christmas is just 39 days away. I can't believe that either. And real tree sales have actually been spiking lately.
Yeah, for one tree farm in Lake Elmo, Minnesota, they opened up yesterday, and they're so busy already that they're requiring reservations to come check out their farm. Jennifer Hoff with our Twin Cities affiliate shares her story.
It's that time of year again, even if it is earlier than ever.
Fir is actually a short needle.
For Christmas tree farmer John Krieger, who opens already on Wednesday.
And it used to be Thanksgiving weekend as the kickoff and then the next two, but folks have started coming out earlier and earlier each year.
The trend started during the pandemic, when then there were also fewer trees, in part to a recession and drought that now most are picked over by the beginning of December.
Maybe they're not the same species or height that folks want, but we've always stayed open until Christmas Eve. We've always had trees available.
The Krieger farm sells some 2,000 trees every year.
Classic Minnesota tree.
The Fraser fir taking the top spot due to its familiar fragrance and needle retention.
Each tree, just like people, have their own characteristics and pros and cons, so as a customer, they get to choose kind of what makes sense for them.
Finding the right tree is a time-honored tradition. Selling them dates back 4 generations for this family.
It's been phenomenal.
John Krieger even leaving the corporate world to now lead another Christmas season that for some can't come soon enough.
It's clearly different work than running a mouse and doing emails and those types of things, but it's so rewarding and refreshing. It's amazing.
Super cool, and I bet it smells awesome there too.
It does.
The
Yes.
smell of pine needles and sap. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that right?
I think so.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I was
It's
like,
just funny.
I better look at my phone to
When
make
you
sure
say
it
it
was
out
sap. Yeah.
Oh, it's too funny. Yeah, I don't have to deal with the sap when I get my Christmas tree because I have a fake one, which is nice.
Yeah.
But you don't get that nice smell.
That's true.
With a
It's
fake
super
tree,
nice.
so you got to like put on a little ornament that has a smell. I've learned that works, and then it kind of it's festive.
Like a
little
car
bit festive.
freshener?
They make
something
smelly
like that.
ornaments?
Yeah, kind of. It's like it's not more so an ornament. It's just something you gotta like stuff in your tree, and it has
Like a car
scent.
freshener or something?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, and then just
essentially.
pine smell or whatever it might
sure.
be. I was going to ask you guys where your families growing up. Were they real tree people or were they fake tree people?
Yeah, my family did get a real tree growing up, but my mom just had like more, I feel like she knew how to take care of a real tree where I do not. And so I like the pre-lit, like it just comes in 3 pieces and I stack it up each year and I'm like, all right, we're ready, we're festive.
That's a
Super
go.
easy.
Yeah, how about you
just put it
guys?
right back in the box. We used to be a real tree family. We have a really nice tall ceilings, so we get a really big tree in there. But we're like, we heat with wood. Maybe it's not the best idea to bring this dry piece of wood in there because it's not going to end well. So we stopped doing that. Now we have the fake tree. My mom always leaves the tree up until her favorite holiday, which is Valentine's Day. So she always leaves it up until February 14th.
A real tree? She
A
does?
fake tree.
Oh, okay.
Now it's a fake tree. Back in the
I see
day,
what you're
yes,
saying. Yeah.
exactly.
Is there a reasoning behind that? Just to enjoy throughout the season
Yeah.
until the other favorite holiday?
She likes all the lights of Christmas, much like me.
gotcha.
So she likes having that kind of brightness in the room, and so she leaves it up till her favorite holiday of Valentine's Day.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Well, I mean, especially when it's dark at 4:30 or 5 o'clock,
Exactly.
and you need to have something to look forward to in your house. I've been getting back to my apartment lately after the 4 p.m. newscast, and I walk in, it's just pitch black. I go, well, I better turn some lights on and get to the TV.
Yep.
Brighten it up.
Did your family do a real tree? Or?
We did a real tree growing up, and then just the ease of having a fake tree, and then putting on the ornaments as the family too has been really nice over the years.
That's a special tradition.
Yeah,
Very
super
cool.
special.
Well, hey, we'll be right back after the break, taking a look at what's coming up for tomorrow's show.
Well, coming up tomorrow, we're making our usual Friday football picks with the Packers hosting the Chargers, the Vikings playing some Sunday night football, primetime in Denver against the Broncos. I think that we'll also be sharing our top 5 holiday movies, so that's going to be a lot of fun there. But also, I think, am I ahead of the Dogs now? Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
We're going to have to find out tomorrow.
We're going to have to do some research. I was talking with these two, and I believe I'm back to 500 on the season, which is a miracle.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened.
I don't know. Kind of like the Vikings. I think they're on a 5-game winning streak.
Yes.
Yeah, 5?
So-
5, I believe. 5 or 6.
Just
5, I
like
think,
them,
yeah.
you're shooting your way on
well,
up.
You know, the pastronaut, Josh Dobbs, back at it.
This is what Lady O'Collett was talking about. You're rocketing up here right now, reaching your potential.
I don't have to wait the 4 years. I'm ready now. Yeah.
She meant 4 weeks.
There we go. Just give it some time. Give it some time. Be patient. Hey, before we go today, we want to remind everyone that today is Give to the Max Day here in Minnesota. It is a statewide outpouring of support for thousands of nonprofits and schools around the state. So if you feel inspired to give, you can search for those groups and donate at givemn.org.
It's a great cause.
Yeah, it is. Cool that Minnesota does that too.
Yeah.
You don't see that from a lot of different states.
Yeah.
Especially with the holidays coming around the corner.
Yep. Perfect timing.
Well, thank you so much for spending your Thursday with us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern